And in theory, we're live with voice. I don't know if I have anyone watching right this second, so I'm going to have to just assume that I have voice. Otherwise, we'll get feedback. And we don't want feedback, do we? No, bad. I'm going to modify this light a little bit, just so we get a little bit more light in here. The camera looks a little bit better, hopefully. Might be too much light. Let me get this all figured out before we get on camera. Oh, and that light fell over. This is bright light. Let's just do that. Right, well, I'm going to go with that. A little bit dark, but what can you do? I don't have a lot to say today. I have a few things that I want to talk about. So hopefully we have voice again. And if someone shows up, let me know if there is voice. And if you don't hear that, I guess you won't tell me. So if there's voice, we'll have voice. And if there's not, I guess we won't. So I'm going to do a real quick check here. I'm going to remute my microphone. Hopefully we have voice again. Let me know if there is voice, and if you don't, yeah, it seems like it's working. Just listen to a test with my microphone off, so we're just going to go ahead. So the first thing I want to talk about today is a Kickstarter that came across my page when I was looking for maps for doing role-playing games online, and it is this one here called Cities of the Black Scrolls. Already funded by a lot. 6 days left to go. So this guy's got a bunch of maps that are pretty detailed, and you get a lot of stuff for $25 American for the PDF versions, which is a pretty good deal. They're pretty nice maps. They'd be great for either printing out and using on your table or using in a virtual tabletop scenario. So $25 is down here. It's the one I pledged for. We'll back up so I can find the $25 one. It probably says I pledged it, so it's at the top or something. There. So the Architect Digital. It says receive the digital versions of the city, fortress, and castle sets that you can print out at home or use online with the VTT. You'll receive the tiles both in easily printable PDF and in JPEG formats. And I went and read his FAQ, so the PDF has versions so you can turn the lines on and off, and I think the JPEGs just don't have lines because you could turn them on really easily in a virtual tabletop scenario like Roll20 or Fantasy Grounds. So you get modular city, fortress, and castle, unlocked add-ons, extra tiles, and you'll be listed as credits as a backer. So let's look, what does that give you? Core sets, city tiles. A bunch of cool city tiles, fortress tiles, castle tiles. There's his add-ons here, so we're at the architect level. Let's scroll through those because they're not relevant to me, but if they're relevant to you, go check out the page and pledge because it looks like a cool Kickstarter. I'll put a link in the stuff down below so you guys can find it nice and easy. And just so you guys know, I'm not drinking any booze. I'm drinking coffee with eggnog today. So, unlocked. Social stretch goal. 100 Facebook shares. +2 flaming building tiles for the core set, so you guys can burn stuff down. And here's all the unlocked stuff that he's got going on right now, which is pretty cool. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is you're going to get a lot of maps. So, you got some renders going on right now, some isometric renders, so you can get an idea of what things look like. It, in general, looks like a pretty cool Kickstarter, and I think if you need maps, it looks like an awesome way to get them. So the tiles are 6 inches by 6 inches, 300 DPI for the digitals. Printed tiles look like they're pretty nice, more expensive obviously to get physical products. You can draw them with wet erase markers. That's pretty cool. It's got cutout elements. You just cut them out and you can use tiles. I feel like when I was a kid, I had stuff like this from like TSR or similar. that I liked back then too, because I've always liked miniatures. So, excuse me, check it out. If you think it's useful, you know, give me don't give me anything. Subscribe. Give this guy some of your hard-earned cash and get some cool maps. Looks like a thing worth supporting. So I just wanted to give that quick shout out there to Black Scroll. He also subscribed to the channel, so hopefully he sees this and is like, thanks. So, to you, buddy, cheers. Looks like a good product. Can't wait to get them. And that's the only Kickstarter I want to talk about today, because it's the only one that's come across my page, unfortunately. Next thing, Conan, Exiles. If you're playing, cool. If you're not, well, it's early access. Maybe you want to wait still. I don't know. New patch, though. Patch 32. New weapons and armor modifications. A lot of content upgrades. New armor, new weapons, we said. New weather system, which I haven't personally seen because I'm stuck in the desert still. Improved tools, which I also haven't seen because I'm too low a level right now. Annoying. Ceiling hatches and ladders and weapon racks. I have seen those. And they've also talked about there's a bug in the single player version at least that if you log off too far away from your base, some of your foundations disappear. And that sucks. It makes your building hard. And we've seen that in my live streams. So hopefully that's actually fixed. And I haven't had a chance to test it yet, but I did get a chance to play it a little bit. I just haven't tested that particular bug yet. So looks pretty cool. Looking forward to giving that some more airtime. And the next thing we'll talk about is Patreon. So if you guys were watching this week, Patreon said, we want to give more money to the creators, and we're going to do that by putting a handling fee on the patrons and take it away from the creators. And it ended up putting a large burden on the $1 pledge level, so people were like, oh no. Some people converted to monthly to avoid that. Some people just quit. They're like, screw you, Patreon, and they threw their table up in the air and they quit. And then like 2 days later, Patreon was like, oh, we screwed up. So they're not changing the fee structure as of right now. They do want to change how much money gets to the Patreon creators. So I suspect in the end we're still going to see some kind of handling fee on the patrons, but they're going to look in and see how that works right now. So as it says on here, the new payment system disproportionately impacted $1 and $2 patrons. Blah, blah, blah. It comes down here. We recognize that we need to be better at involving you more deeply. Additionally, we need to give you a more flexible product and platform to allow you to own the way you run your memberships. I know it will take a long time for us to earn back your trust. We are utterly devoted to your success and getting you sustainable, reliable income for being a creator. So, pretty cool. It's good to see a company that screws up, recognize that they screwed up, and undo it. So that was good. Lastly, on my list of things to talk about, said they wanted to launch this week, but they were having some kind of technical difficulties with broadband, so I guess that's going to get pushed back again, which sucks. But, you know, hurry up, guys, because I want to give you my money. This is going to be a cool game, I think. Especially if you like John Carter. If you are unfamiliar with Mr. John Carter, I would suggest you do a couple of things. One, go grab the books, especially the first couple. Get an idea for the character. Once you've read the books, I would say, despite what everyone else says, well, not everyone else, but go watch the movie. I liked it. It's not exactly like the books, but it's good. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Got a lot of good visuals. Lots of cool, like, special effects. Check it out. I like it. Dolthar Sojad, the name for Carter's name among the Tharks. So that's pretty cool. They're gonna have miniatures, board game. It is looking like it's gonna be cool. That's all I'm saying, man. It's gonna be cool. And this is probably gonna be something that I'm looking to run online because I don't know that I'll be able to convince my gaming group to switch from Conan right now, and I'm not sure that I even want to. So check that out as well. These will all be in the links below, so you guys can take a closer look at them if you want to. I also, after that, I have a crafting video almost completed. I just need to film the opening stuff and wait for a piece to dry so I can take a picture of it and put it in the video. Other than that, it's all good to go, so it should only take me another, I don't know, half hour to get it done and then upload it. So that'll be episode 69, I guess. 69, dude. Good old Bill and Ted. So that's all I have to say this week. Monday, we're going to try and run an online Conan 2D20 system. It'll probably have 2 or 3 players. So not a huge player base, which is okay, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I haven't used the system before, so it's going to be probably a gong show, but hopefully we'll figure it out and make it smoother for the next run when we want to do this some more, when we want to go away from Conan sometimes, and play stuff like John Carter or Savage Worlds, Flash Gordon, or whatever. So it will be a learning curve for all of us. I started a little bit early today, which I had advertised 1 o'clock, or noon versus 1 o'clock, and I got no one showing up here to chat, so maybe I should have stayed with 1. Maybe we'll do that in the future, because it's more fun when there's people to talk to when you're doing this. So I miss you guys. I don't know where y'all are. So I'm also looking at doing possibly some collaborations with a couple other channels who are also kind of new and starting out. They seem like good dudes, and we've been in communication with each other and talking about stuff, so look forward to seeing that in the future. Again, we're close to 500 subscribers. I got a USB drive here for no reason whatsoever, but hey, whatever. Close to 500 subscribers. I'm looking forward to getting there. It'll be cool. I don't know what I'm going to do to celebrate, but I'm sure I'll do something. We're at 488 right now, I think. So thank you again to everyone who has subscribed. Thank you to everyone who watches me ramble on about nothing sometimes. No, I'm kidding. I like you guys to stop by. I like chatting with you guys. I like watching you guys watch me play Conan and scream like a little girl when the spiders jump me, because those things are creepy. And I know you guys won't watch this, but Conan Exile's development team, those spiders are the creepiest goddamn spiders I've ever encountered in a video game. I hate them. I hate everything about them. The white ones, which are the easiest ones to kill, still make me scream like a little girl out loud, like literally. I was playing and I heard like some rustling in the bushes, and I stopped and I looked around. And when I come back around, there's a white spider like right on me, and the girlfriend's in the other room, and I scream, and she's like, "Are you okay?" Like, that's not cool. Yeah, they scare me. I don't like spiders. So Conan Exile's development team, good job on those. Keep up the good work. I know you won't see this, but whatever. You get to hear it anyways. So that's all I'm going to say today. I'm going to sign off so I can get the other video finished and get that uploaded as well. So again, don't forget to like, subscribe, drink some coffee. Have a great weekend. We're getting close to Christmas. I love Christmas. So I will catch you all later. You guys have a great weekend.